Fortnite, let's talk about skin prices. Now, I don't know why sometimes you do this, but there are times in the item shop where you guys want to charge an absurd amount of V-Bucks for a specific skin. And this could happen with other cosmetics in general, but today I just really want to focus on skins. Now, I do want to say real quick that I do praise Epic for some of the changes that they've done to the item shop and the cost of certain cosmetics. For example, when you want to purchase a skin and you might not want the back bling attached to it, there have been times where they made the skin 800 V-Bucks and the back bling like 200 V-Bucks, which is really good, especially since combined together that would still be 1,000 and less than a rare skin, which would usually come with a back bling for 1,200 V-Bucks. And I also want to say that we've been getting some pretty good cosmetics lately. Now, not all of them are bangers, that's for sure. But the team over there have been doing a pretty good job at giving us some creative skins and some creative cosmetics to go along with some of these skins in their set. But one thing that has been bothering me for a while now, and I'm sure it's probably bothered some of you as well, is the weird increase in price on some of these skins. Now again, today we're just going to be talking about skins. I can go on and on about other cosmetics in the game that I think are completely overpriced, but skins right now seem to catch my attention the most. Just recently, we got a new Phaedra remixed skin, and Phaedra is a very popular character within the community. What's wild to me though is that they charged 1,200 V-Bucks for this skin, and mind you, it doesn't come with a back bling or edit style. And in the past, that was always the standard. An 800 V-Buck skin would literally just be a skin. You might get an edit style with it, which was very much appreciated by Epic. For example, Bullseye, who comes with 3 different edit styles only costing $8, a green uncommon skin. And for the rare skins, it would cost 1,200 V-Bucks, but for those, they usually came with a back bling or some form of reactivity / edit styles that would make it more worth the price. But now, this new Phaedra skin doesn't come with any of that. Don't get me wrong, it's a really nice skin, and I think that if this were to cost 800 V-Bucks, it would have been an absolute steal. But the fact that they boosted it to 1,200 V-Bucks seems a little weird to me. Not even 1,000, just straight up to that 1,200 mark. And again, this skin doesn't come with anything else. It doesn't come with extra styles. It has no reactivity to it. It doesn't come with a back bling, which again should be a staple from what they've been doing in the past. Nothing. It's just literally this skin. And it's a nice skin, but why are we charging the same price as something else which you could clearly get more from? Let's take a look at some other examples. The FNCS skins. Every time there's some FNCS games happening, Fortnite always wants to release a skin associated with the event. And this time around, we got a new Crystal skin, which is more than a reskin. It is actually a very nice remixed version of Crystal with the FNCS color scheme and attire. It's really good, and I actually picked it up myself. What is a little upsetting though is that it's literally just the skin. And if we remember, Crystal is an 800 V-Buck skin. It doesn't come with anything else. It has no edit styles. So you would kind of think that this time around, the 800 V-Bucks for just another Crystal skin with nothing else would be 800 V-Bucks, but you would be wrong in thinking so. A lot of the FNCS skins actually cost 1,000 V-Bucks, not 800, which is weird because I could clearly remember in the past some of the first FNCS skins used to cost 800 V-Bucks, and correct me if I'm wrong, but even the World Cup Warrior skin costed only 800 V-Bucks. So why all of a sudden a 200 V-Buck increase? It just doesn't make any sense to me. What's crazy too is that both of these examples that I presented to you have backblings that they also sell in the shop, which makes you wonder, why couldn't they just include it with the skin? Now you might be like, oh, well, Mystic, it's just because a lot of people don't want the back bling with their skins a lot of time, so it's nice that Epic is separating them. Yes, I will say that it is nice that they're separating them, but shouldn't the prices of these things also reflect that? As mentioned in the beginning of this video, I do appreciate Epic separating these cosmetics if you only want the skin or if you only want the back bling. And there have been times where the prices reflect that, even better than what they're actually supposed to cost. Like if you separate a skin with the back bling, it would kind of make sense if it's 1,000 V-Bucks for the skin and 200 for a back bling. But instead, they're doing 800 for a skin and maybe 200 for a back bling. But how come for some of these cosmetics, that isn't the case? You're charging 1,000 V-Bucks for a skin and still 200 for a back bling. At that point, just include the back bling with the skin for the skin's original price. It makes no sense. And if you know Epic that back blings aren't as popular as skins, why not just include them anyways? I mean, who really is going to buy the back bling separately? I don't know. It's just this weird practice that I've been noticing within Fortnite that's been happening for a while now, and I feel like someone needs to step up and say something about it. I think you should absolutely be getting your money's worth when purchasing these cosmetics, especially skins. I don't think we should be waiting months on end to even get an additional edit style for skins that are already in the game. For example, monks. We have a couple of monks reskins already, which is a little weird. I just don't get why we can combine those into one skin and grant these styles for players every once in a while instead of selling it as something different. That was also something that Fortnite used to do a lot in the past and have slowly started phasing that out. It feels weird because now we're going backwards in time. When the game first came out, 800 V-Bucks skins used to be like defaults with different colors, while 1200 V-Bucks skins used to be defaults but maybe with slightly different clothes and a hat. But Epic has done better than that. And those practices shouldn't be the practices we should be going back to. Instead, we should be moving forward and giving the players more value for their money, especially with everything that's happening in the world. I do hope eventually that this is something that Epic considers fixing, as these practices can kind of be looked at as a little scummy. But that's all I wanted to talk about in today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think? I would love to know. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and use code TrulyMystic in the item shop if you would like to support me there. Now I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, and I'll catch you in the next one. It's TrulyMystic, and until then, peace.